damage.
예, 저그전과 테란전에서 뛰어난 모습 보여줬고, 예, 프로토스전도 이제 보여줘야 되는 거예요.
Anyway, got some vultures running and doing some harass. That's good. If you can pick off a few units here and there, that'd be good. It seems like, where is Movie's army? Okay, never mind. He does have a smaller army. I was like, is that his whole army right there? But no, he does have another army kind of running around in the middle there. In the middle of the map, trying to take that. Oh, excuse me. I'm not even tired. I just woke up. I shouldn't be tired. I had weird dreams last night. I had really weird dreams. Well, first of all, I dreamt about StarCraft 2, playing it. That wasn't the weird part though. The weird part was I kept having these dreams about like, where these like secret agent type guys were chasing me, and I would like try to hide, and then like right as I was about to finish getting in my hiding spot, they would come around the corner and spot me getting to that hiding spot, and I'd have to run away again, and I'd try and find another hiding place, and just as I was getting into that hiding spot, they would see me again, and so I'd have to find another one. It was really weird. And they were riding horses. Yeah, that's what it was. I was under attack. I was in some village that was under attack, and I ran away and found this like this field where there were stakes in the ground, and that was the first hiding place. Is they ran over the top of a hill on horses, and I tried to hide behind the stakes, but they saw me. Anyway, totally random. Sorry. Yeah, we do have the arbiters going here because he's gotten the Stargate and the Templar Archives. He's probably going to send out, you know, have some DTs in the mix as well. Hopefully, have some High Templar in the mix later on. I think those can be, well, depending on how you use them. A little bit more effective than than the arbiters, because the arbiters, sure, you can get recalls and stuff, but in the middle of a battle, a big battle, you're using the stasis to try and gain an advantage in that battle. And look at that wall baby setting up. That's kind of cool. He's setting up a fat wall along this long ramp, and oh, but it might not do any good if he's gonna drop zealots in from behind. But the tanks are gonna come in. They're gonna be able to kill those zealots before they can do anything to those tanks at the wall. But now he's coming with dragoons to try and attack the wall as well. The one tank is a little bit too close to the front, but the more tanks in the back are gonna be able to siege up, and that wall is too secure. A couple vultures are gonna, whoa, and the tanks are gonna take care of the couple zealots being dropped out of there, but he actually is forced to unsiege some of those tanks. That wall, look at that wall. That wall is so clutch. Massive depots and crap in the way. Oh man, that was awesome. It's an awesome wall. So Baby is just trying to use that wall to set up his third base there at the 6 o'clock position, and Movie did manage to clear out that 3 o'clock position, get an extra base up there. It looks like he's trying to take that top right as well. It's been spotted, obviously, by Baby, who has killed the probe before it could build the Nexus. Mine goes off despite the observer right there. Oh, and is he gonna try and shell over the ridge? Wow, look at this. He's gonna start shelling the tech buildings over the ridge by having that location. He's got that wall on the left to prevent a counterattack, and he's focusing his army sort of on the bottom right area to protect his expansion and also start shelling. That's amazing. And look at this. But there's this very small choke there. So it's going to be really tough for him to move in there. Look, the observer is going to... Whoa! Nice mind drag. Almost kills a bunch of vultures. But it's a really small choke. With a lot of mines and a few tanks in that choke, it's going to be really difficult for Movie to push down that choke to attack that location. And there's really no other way he can get to that. Unless he does a recall on top of that force or something like that. But I don't think he even has arbiters yet. And he might not even get an arbiter out. If he kills that pylon before the arbiter gets out, that's going to be huge. Yes! The pylon goes down, slowing down the arbiter. Awesome tactic there. He's trying to move down the middle, though. Trying to move down, not the middle, rather, this hallway, this corridor. Nice stasis, killing a lot of those vulture submarines, which are going to reduce his effectiveness in taking out those zealots. Unfortunately, it also does create a wall, making it harder for the dragoons to get in close to the other units. And so now, because Baby has his units kind of tiered, you can see when those dragoons move in to kill one tank, they're within range of the next row of tanks. And so he loses a lot of dragoons just kind of bumping up against that wall, and doesn't really kill a lot. He killed a few tanks. Now here's him attacking the pylon with the vultures, which do damage to shields, but not necessarily to buildings. I'm totally got that wrong. I apologize. I said in my other game that vultures were good against buildings, but they're just good against shields. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Hold on, let me pull up the next game. I gotta queue that up so that I can cast it. So it'll be fully queued up on YouTube so I can cast it when I'm done with this one. Alright, I'm hearing some mines being dragged around. Uh-oh. Whoa, he's doing some more zealot work, trying to use those cloaked zealots to get in close. Try and drag some mines around, that kind of thing. But he's gotten that top right base up. So what I was going to say before, though, is I wonder if Baby is planning on just going off a 3-base strategy here. I mean, he's being very aggressive, obviously, but the fact that he's made these big walls everywhere means that he's not setting up to expand, probably. And look at that, oh, nice. The mine damaged both those tanks such that the Arbiter itself can actually just pick off those tanks. Oh man, so the tank goes down by the Arbiter fire, so it's actually going to slow his rate of attacking those tech buildings there, which he may have to rebuild if those get killed pretty quick here. I mean, if they get killed, he's going to have to rebuild them if he wants to have that tech, I guess. Oh yeah. So Baby, I think, is probably just gonna go for, you know, like a flash type build where he just gets 3 bases and gets 3/2 upgrades and then pushes out with a massive army and just kills everything. And you know, like we saw Flash do in Game 5 actually. And here he comes in, Movie trying to attack here, but there's another wall set up. Look at this, he's putting a depot in the way to make sure the Zealots can't get in to that expansion. He's trying to send in some more Zealots. He's low on tanks though. This could be very bad actually, because the depot goes down. He's very low on tanks. He's actually gone back almost to that last tier there. Those stasis tanks though, again making a kind of a wall to prevent. And look at these, he's dropping a couple tanks up in this top position here. He had some vultures to protect those tanks, and I don't know if Movie's gonna be able to get through that tiny little choke point there to take out those tanks, which are now showing his expansion. And he's been constantly, Baby's been pumping vultures out of that left side of that wall into the middle of the map to do things like laying mines next to his other expansions, that kind of thing. And oh, we could see a massive mine slaughter here as Movie tries to run his army through the right side of the map, through the middle there, but he's also going to recall at the same time on Baby's natural expansion. He's got a couple tanks there. He needs to siege those up. Well, I guess he needs to attack the Zealots first and try maybe pull them into the mines there. But things are really looking bad for both players. Might lose an expansion right here. But DTs are out. Can he scan those DTs? He's distracted. He's in 2 different locations at once, so he's not going to see that DT there. And if he gets the armories, that would be huge. Looks like he's going to get... No, wait, there's 2 SCVs repairing. Yeah, the armory goes down. He's going to lose his upgrades there as well. But in the meantime, he might lose that Nexus at the top right. Finally, he spots that DT, comsats it, and the Nexus goes down. The Nexus goes down. Movie's trying to take the 12 o'clock position to replace it, but he's lost that expansion, so he's just at 3 bases right now. And Baby lost some SCVs and some forces, but managed to clean that up, so he still is technically at 3 bases. So now it's 3 base to 3 base. Wow. So this is really close actually, because neither player has a lot of forces right now either. Baby has been taking a lot of hits to his forces. Movie's been putting a lot of pressure on him in that bottom location, trying to force back his shelling of his base. And so Baby's lost a lot of forces. He doesn't have a lot of tanks right now. He's just depending on these vulture harassments to try and keep him, I guess, sort of in the game. So he's pretty much taking out that top right base, and there's mines everywhere, so he's not going to be able to get up there to rebuild it probably. So he's just going to try and depend on that 12 o'clock base at the top of the map. A bunch of vultures coming in. They're going to be able to try and deal with those dragoons, but another recall's coming in here. He's rebuilt the armory in the same spot. Oh my gosh, people need to put their armories in different spots. It's easier to do upgrades, but still you can lose both of them instead of just one of them. And in the meantime, Baby coming up to assault this 12 o'clock base. This next recall gets cleaned up very quickly so that it doesn't even do too much damage. It looks like he probably killed some SCVs, but there's a lot more forces there this time. It doesn't kill the armories this time, so he's going to be able to keep his upgrades going. And in the meantime, he's showing that 12 o'clock base. Movie cannot lose that 12 o'clock base. I don't know why he didn't just send like 6 probes after those tanks and kill them off. Another recall hitting the 6 o'clock base though. He's taking out all kinds of stuff all over the place. He's being super aggressive with these recalls, attacking every location at once, but he's losing his own bases in the process. He's now lost he's now basically twice in a row done a recall and then lost a base while he was recalling a base.